What's up guys, Dusty McDangles back with another video. This is episode 7 of the Dortmund Career Mode series. If you missed any of the videos in the past, I'll put a card up in the top right hand corner, and in the bottom right hand corner is the subscribe button. If you are new to the channel, please do hit that subscribe button so you do not miss any episode of this Dortmund Career Mode series. As we take a look at the tables real quick, we are in first place with 24 points with a big episode ahead, guys. Our games this episode are huge. We have we're going to be playing 3 games in the Bundesliga, one against Wolfsburg, one huge matchup against second place FC Bayern Munich, our arch rival, and then a game against Mainz 05. And in the rubber match against Atletico Madrid in the Champions League group stage, match day 4 is another game we will be getting into this episode. So 4 games this episode, guys. Make sure you stay tuned and watch the whole video, and I hope you guys enjoy. Without further ado, we're going to get into the first game against Wolfsburg. Getting into the first match of the episode here against Wolfsburg, guys. We are playing our backup reserve starting at 11 here in match day 10. They're kind of tired as they did play in the last match against I forget who it was at this point in time, but it was in the German Domestic Cup, which was, I believe, 3 days ago. But this is a big game that we need to get some points in to continue onward, moving forward in the Bundesliga. So hopefully the stamina won't be an issue in today's game against Wolfsburg, and we are underway. To Götze. Delaney is going to work this down wide to Werner. New man into the subs, works it down to Larson, hits him on the stop and go, plays it in to Paco Alcacer, and he makes no doubt about it, puts that into the back of the net, giving Dortmund the 1-0 lead here in the 6th minute of play at Wolfsburg. What a play by the reserve squad player, Warner, I believe his name, over the top to Larson, who gets him on the stop and go, plays it into Paco Alcacer, who hits the keeper on the one-touch effort with the left foot, beats him near side, keeper doesn't get a hand on it, into the back of the net, and we are up 1-0 here. Hopefully we can get some more goals, guys, and if not, let's hope we can hold on. We find Gomez, fresh off the bench, played into Philip, nice little turn on the defender, ball to Delaney, who beats the keeper with power, short side, giving Dortmund the 2-0 lead here in the 49th minute, right after halftime. What a shot by Delaney, I believe getting his first of the campaign. Great play in the midfield with the ball movement, finding Delaney on the through here as Philip gets the nice little pullback, finds Delaney down in a decent opportunity, almost finds Wolf in the back of the head there as he blasts it on net, just ducks out of the way with an outbending shot, and Delaney giving Dortmund the 2-0 lead here in the 50th minute. I'm going to send Gomez on a little run, trying to beat the defender. We're going to put a high cross into the net, and it is defended well away by Wolfsburg's backline with the ball to Delaney, who finds Wolf. Going to play this over to Gomez. Overlapping run by Warner, who's done well today. Warner finds Philip. Philip, deflection off the defender and into the back of the net. Philip puts us up 3-0 here in the 81st minute, and that should indeed seal the deal, guys. Great overlapping run by the 64 overall rated left back Warner, who plays it into Philip, who finds that little sweet spot in the defense. And he makes no mistake about that as he gets a lucky bounce off the defender who's just standing there in front of his keeper, giving us the 3-0 lead in the 82nd minute, and that should see the game out. And this should be the last play of the game. Wolf, can we get another one in with Toprak? Ball falls to Gomez. He's going to have a blast, but it doesn't matter, guys. A 3-0 victory for Borussia Dortmund here in the Bundesliga. Big victory, big 3 points to keep us at the top of the table as we look to go into the Champions League with some momentum. As we will take a look at the stats here, Wolfsburg 0 shots, 0 on target, 35% possession as we just absolutely dominate them. 11 shots, 4 on target, 65% possession for Dortmund, guys. Huge dominating performance from Dortmund as we will now get into the Champions League match against Atletico Madrid. Here in match day 4 of the Champions League, guys, we have a huge game against Atletico Madrid away from home. And the winner of this game will surely win the group as we are both tied with 7 points, 2 wins and 1 draw. The draw coming against Atletico Madrid in the previous match in the Champions League. Whoever wins this will indeed for sure win the group as we walk out with our usual starting 11, guys. Feeling good with the reserves. Hopefully we can feel the same results as the reserves with our usual starting 11 here away from home. And without further ado, guys, we are going to get this game underway. Aruma, as we're just going to play this out with him to Witzel, who finds Peasy. Peasy has the defender on the stop and go. We find Royce, who finds Jamie Vardy on the run. Jamie Vardy can put us up 1-0, and he does so here away from home. Jamie Vardy from the beautiful through ball pass from Marco Royce puts us up 1-0 here away from home in the Champions League. What a great way to start the game here in the 14th minute, guys. We'll see the replay here. Great through ball from Peasy as we saw the run from Jamie Vardy in behind the defense, beating Diego Godin and the keeper. Great ball from Marco Royce as he just puts his laces through it, beating Old Black into the back. I believe that's Old Black. I'm not 100% sure if it is, but if it is, beating a quality keeper here, giving us the lead, and we are hoping to get some more. Atletico Madrid finds a ball into the 6-yard box, and Diego Costa is there to tap in the header. Tying the game 1-1 here, guys. What a game so far. Atletico really hammering us with the pressure and the ball movement. As a nice little 1-2 touch to get enough space as Diego Costa finds some room behind our defenders, putting the ball past Gianluigi Donnarumma. Nice header on net. Donnarumma not quick enough to make the save, and Diego Costa ties the game up at 1 here in the 41st minute of play. Back to Guerrero. Find Marco Royce, who beats his defender, gets him on the stop and go. We find Witzel, who has a chance inside the box. Big save from Old Black as we win ourselves a corner kick. Can we get anything off this corner chance as Kapembe is there in the middle? And Kapembe, the big Frenchman, inside the box, puts us up by 1 here in the 57th minute. Up to 1, a nice corner kick played in by Guerrero. And Kapembe is there in between the defenders to win that header as he fights off his defender, gets a nice little pick from Peasy, and is able to blast it with the header past All Black, giving us the 2-1 lead. Great pick by Peasy inside the box. Don't know if that was intended or accidental, but either way, it gives us the lead here in the 57th minute of play. Game away with a decent corner. Kapembe is there. Ball to Peasy. Peasy on net, but it doesn't matter as we get the 2-1 victory here against Atletico Madrid. What a hard-fought victory, guys. Game was back and forth on the attack. They might honestly have us on possession as they really did possess the ball that game, guys. As we look at the stats here, yes, they did. They had 3 shots, 2 on target, 53% possession, as we only had 9 shots, 4 on target, and 47% possession. Decent game. We'll walk out of there with the victory, guys, as we get into the biggest game of the Bundesliga season against FC Bayern Munich, coming right up. Getting into the biggest game of the Bundesliga season here at home against arch rival FC Bayern Munich. It is a huge match day 11 here, guys, as we want to win this game in order to claim a firm grasp at the top of the table, as we have our usual starting 11 in for today's match, looking to score some goals and hold Bayern Munich to hopefully either 0 or 1 goals. As you see the table there, we are in first, and Bayern actually in third place below RB Leipzig. Hopefully we can get a big win today, and we will get this game underway now. Decent ball won, and Royce is going to play Vardy over the top as Vardy has an opportunity to play it back post to Sancho. Sancho, two-touch effort. Sancho finds a way to put it past Manuel Neuer, giving Dortmund the 1-0 lead. And I'll tell you what, guys, I thought he had that on the back post covered up, but Sancho finds a way to get it through the keeper here in the 12th minute. A big goal. Nice ball crossed by Jamie Vardy. Takes a bad touch to start, puts a shot on net. Ball finds a way to squeak through and pop back up to him, as you see there. Sancho's sticking with it. No defenders over to stop him from putting that into the back of the net. And we have a big lead here early in the game against Bayern Munich, and hopefully we can keep the pressure on and get a couple more goals to seal this game away. Akanji is there. Guerrero trying to force pressure. Ball into the box. Falls to Witzel, who finds Jamie Vardy, who's going to send Sancho, who has decent step on the defender, back into Vardy, who plays it into Royce. Royce has all the time in the world, and Marco Royce, without a doubt, blasts that in to the back of the net. Great ball movement off the counter attack as Sancho found Vardy, and Vardy, no doubt about it, found Marco Royce cutting in behind the defense. Was on sides and blasts it with all the time in the world into the back of the net, beating Neuer pretty cleanly here as Neuer pretty far over. Actually, the ball was a lot closer to Neuer than I thought, but the shot too hard for Marco Reus as he puts in his 7th of the Bundesliga campaign, giving us the crucial 2-0 lead here against Bayern Munich. What a game, guys, here in the 55th minute. Hopefully we can hang on to the Bayern Munich attacks. Ball played over the top to Philip, who has a step on Kimmich. Kimmich is tired. Philip is going to play this on net and hits it over, but it doesn't matter, guys. 3 points to the victors as we beat our arch-rival Bayern Munich 2-0 here in the first tie of the 2-game series in the season. We'll check out the game stats here. Hopefully, looked good. Possession was pretty close. We had 7 shots, 4 on target, 49% possession, and Bayern 3 shots, 3 on target, 51% possession. And big W, guys, as we will get into the last game, I believe, against Mainz. Getting into the last game of the episode, guys, here in another Bundesliga tie against Mainz. Big match day 12 as we look to continue our good form as we are playing the reserve side here today. The only difference is we are starting Marco Reus at the center attacking midfield position. And looking for 3 more points today as we see their best defensive club, Borussia Dortmund, with only 5 goals allowed on the season. Let's keep that up in today's game, and we are underway. Paco Alcacer trying to beat the defender. Can Paco get a step on him? He cannot, and the defender clears it. Great opportunity to push on the attack as we find Dahoud. Dahoud finds Götze. Find Delaney on the one-touch shot, and Delaney finally hits the net, and he makes no mistake about that one as he has been snake bit this game, but not that time, putting a ball with some power into the top right corner, I believe, here in the 63rd minute at Mainz, away from home. Strikes to put Dortmund up top 1-0 here as we had some hold-up ball play. Dahoud finds Delaney, and Delaney on the first touch shot attempt with the left foot between his legs, I think. What a powerful shot through the defenders. What a way to score the first goal of the game. Hopefully we can hold on to this lead, guys, here in the 64th minute and come out of here with another 3 points on the table. Paco and Götze working it up top here. So we find Wolf. Wolf turns the ball over, but gains it back. Ball to Delaney. You see a man. It's Larson. Gets him on the stop and go. We find Delaney again. Can he have his second of the match? And Delaney, who was snake bit at the start of this game, puts Dortmund up again with a powerful kick. 2-0 here in the 75th minute. Up on Mainz here, away from home, and make no doubt about it, Delaney is putting his name on the team sheet, trying to break the starting 11 as he finds a nice little cut through on the defense, finding the sweet spot in there, able to get a 2-touch shot opportunity with some power on it, beats the keeper with the outstretched arm here in the 75th minute, and we will continue to keep pressing this team and hopefully scoring some more goals. To defend well on the ball as he works it up the field to Dahoud, who finds Paco Alcacer, to Götze, to Paco, back to Götze, who finds Paco on his way through. Can Paco put us up 3? And Paco Alcacer does find a way to put us up 3-0 as he goes short side high on the keeper. Defender was catching up to him with the speed burst, so decided to hold up, find a shot on net, and he does not make any mistake about it. As you see here, let off the speed burst right there, and Paco with an accurate shot, short side high, beats the keeper. Thought going far side might have hit the defender coming in or an easy save for the keeper, but Paco, no mistake about it, puts us up 3-0 here in the 81st minute. Götze bullies his man off the ball as we find Larson on that break. Larson. Ball falls to Delaney, who has a chance for the hat trick on the episode, and Delaney gets his 3rd of the match, giving us the 4-0 lead. As I was just trying to put it on net, but Delaney said, "Thank you very much for the open space. Let me have my hat trick," and he does so indeed get his hat trick here in the 84th minute of the game at Mainz, away from home. Great. Well, honestly, a lucky play through as Delaney with the left foot. I'm not sure if he's left or right-footed, but he tends to take a lot of shots with that left foot. Puts a little outside spin shot on the ball, or inside, I should say, with that left foot. Putting it into the top right-hand corner of the net, giving us the 4-0 lead here in the 85th minute of play. Should be blown right there, guys, and that is the game. Took us a while in today's game against Mainz, but we found a way to finally break through in the second half with Delaney. 6 attempts on target, 3 goals. Big man of the match playing by Delaney, trying to stake his claim in the starting 11 as we will look at the match stats here in the game, guys. Mainz with 2 shots, 1 on target, 41% possession, and we had Dortmund with 12 shots, 8 on target, 59% possession. Very dominating performance, scored half of the shots on target that we took. Delaney with a 10% rating, and we will get to the main screen, check out the standings, top goal scorers in the league, and preview the next episode before we close out today's episode. As we look at the Bundesliga table standings, it stands with Dortmund on top with a large margin lead here, guys. We have won 11 games, drawn none, and we have only lost 1 game, which was the opening game of the season to RB Leipzig. 34 goals for, 5 against, 33 points, and the closest team to us is Schalke with 25 points, guys, so a pretty sizable lead here, close to the midway point of the season, as Bayern are actually dropping in the standings to 5th place as we look down into the relegation zone, and it is Hanover, Nuremberg, and VfB Stuttgart. Pretty dangerous there for them, as we will now take a look at the UEFA Champions League Group A, which we are in, and we are on top of the group, guys, with 3 wins, 1 draw, 0 losses, with 5 goals for, 2 against. Atletico with more goals for, but we have just defeated them in the last game of the Champions League so far, as it is looking pretty good for us to win the group. As long as we win out, we should be winning the group. Regardless, we are going through into the knockout stages, which is pretty awesome to see. And we will now take a look at the next episode to see who we will be playing against. First game will be against Club Brugge in the Champions League. Game 2 will be against Freiburg. The third game will be against Schalke, and the last game of the episode will be against AS Monaco to wrap up the group stage of the Champions League. So in the next episode, guys, you will get 2 Champions League games, which will be pretty awesome to watch. So if you did enjoy today's episode, make sure you leave a thumbs up. I know I had fun recording this for you guys. Always have fun playing these games for you. If you're new to the channel as well, please subscribe if you want to watch some more career mode. There's been a ton of episodes to watch. This is episode 7, so if you guys have missed it, go check out the playlist of the BVB FIFA 19 career mode. If you do want to catch up on today's action, as we will be getting into more games next week on Tuesday. Videos drop every Tuesday, Thursday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, guys. And I believe that's going to be it for today's episode. I don't have anything else I want to say on my mind. I do also do the trainings, which I do show you guys. Actually, I'll show you right now, right before we leave, to see if there's any progress on any of our players. Kapembe up 1, Donnarumma up 2, Hakimi up 3, Dahoud up 2, and Sancho up 3. That's going to be it for today's episode, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy it. I know I had fun making it. And as always, stay dusty.